shoulder's a bit cold this morning. A little something to warm it up with. You know what? I've been giving this some thought, and the only reason that this is here now is because you very magnanimously gave me your spot. Not any spot, your spot.
I think you're going to say, because I magnanimously hide you in the first place.
there is that too. And you've never held this.
No.
And now you've stepped away from predictions.
Yeah.
It would mean a lot to me if for this video you would wear it.
Oh,
You would wear
it doesn't feel right. I'm the quintessential jobber, Tom. That's what I do.
Sometimes every loser wins.
Oh, bless you.
There you go, have that. That's yours for the video. News! A top WWE star is unhappy with their current storyline. WWE is not happy with AEW using their trademark on their TV show. And we'll give you an update on the Raw ratings for this week. That's coming up soon. Is that comfy like that?
Not really. It's like a sports bra that's ridden up. It's offering a lot of support. It is digging in, though. Go on.
The Adam Pacitti sports bra coming to the Cultaholic shop very soon. And a sports bar. Why not? We kick off with Becky Lynch, who is kicking off on Twitter, Adam Pacitti.
Yeah, so last night she tweeted, "I've just become the longest reigning Raw Women's Champion." Round of applause, please. Thank you. So, I'm thrilled to be in the tag division right now. So she's not happy at all. Obviously, she's involved in, a program with the Kabuki Warriors. She wrestled Asuka this week. Her and Charlotte Flair, which is an odd pairing. Obviously, they've got loads of history, but quite often on screen, that history doesn't seem to be referenced that much. They just seem to be a unit now. They just
keep knocking around each other, basically.
Yeah, and she should be the top women's champion. Well, she is the top women's champion, so why is she not involved in a singles feud? To me, this reeks of WWE having not built anyone else up to be in that place, really. Like, you've got Bayley over on SmackDown. I don't know where Sasha Banks is. Charlotte, but we've seen it a billion times. Shayna Baszler is across, not down, in NXT. Up in NXT now. Oh, that's refreshing to say.
Who knows?
So who else is there? I think everyone's just waiting for a Ronda return at this point. We thought we were going to get it on Sunday.
Yeah, I think there's talk. You mentioned Shayna Baszler there. There is talk that they want to bring her over to Raw or SmackDown sooner rather than later, which is a good call, I do believe. But this is all stems from the fact that locally, because they've not made this an officially announced match yet. But locally, for TLC, it's been announced that it'll be the Kabuki Warriors versus Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair in a TLC match for the women's tag team titles. So this kind of lends it, and I think that'd be I think that's a main event. You put that on last on TLC, I think they could have a lot of fun with that.
I think I'm still going to disagree.
Really?
Yeah, no, I think that the match itself would be really sensational. Yeah. I'd just rather see, if the men's tag team belts were main eventing, I think people would just be like, what? And I sort of feel the same here. I think a big singles title should main event. Like, the match itself, as I say, would be really, really great. I'm just not convinced. I don't know. I'd rather see Becky in a singles match. But who do you put her against?
That's the issue.
And they've done it to themselves. I understand her frustration. I'm getting a bit fed up with, it should have been a day of celebration for Becky Lynch, and she's just, I know it's her thing, she's sort of doing the shooty thing, but everyone's mouthing off on Twitter, it feels, this week. I'm a bit exhausted by it. I don't know, maybe I've woken up on the wrong side of the bed, but it's relentless, just people burying their own product.
It's true. You wouldn't hear it any other place. No matter how bad things got in any job you had, you wouldn't go to Twitter and... No. At least if you... And you sometimes you see people that do on Facebook and you go, oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, I agree.
This is a social media platform, people can see it.
And I know there'll be people immediately typing out, they're independent contractors, not employers, but they're still paid by the company and just...
You just wouldn't run down something that you're in, surely. What do I know? I don't know.
Cultaholic sucks.
Oh, bloody hate that. Give us a subscribe. WWE are not happy. Oh, there's a lot of not happy today. It's Wednesday and nobody's happy. This time to do with AEW using a trademark of theirs on their show.
That's right, Billy Gunn competing on last week's AEW Dynamite in the Battle Royal using the name Billy Gunn, which is a WWE registered trademark. What's his real name? Monty. It's Monty. Monty Sop? Sop.
Monty Sop.
Monty Sop. So he didn't use his other name that he uses on the indies. Monty Sop.
Badass Monty Sop.
Monty Sop. No, he's just using Billy Gunn, and WWE are not happy about this. Fightful reporting. There were comments about Billy Gunn using the WWE name on AEW Dynamite, more in the sense of displeasure among WWE as opposed to something that would lead to legal action. Because he's their mate, isn't he? That's what it is. He's Triple H's little buddy. And so they're not gonna sue him, are they?
No.
Well, I guess they'd sue AEW. They'd sue Khan.
They do sound very much like the dad here, where they just sound like they're saying, "We're not mad, we're just disappointed."
Yeah, right.
It's the worst thing you can hear from a parent. But this is a part of this has been. Not just with Billy Gunn, but there was rumour and innuendo last week that WWE were looking to take AEW to court anyway because of they've now got the Bash of the Beach name, which apparently they haven't got or something. Insert your own corporate jazz here, I don't know.
They're still advertising it, so it looks to be going ahead as Bash at the Beach. Billy Gunn, by the way.
Every good sentence starts with Billy Gunn, by the way.
Have you seen Billy Gunn facts, just before I continue?
No.
Best Twitter account out there. Check out Billy Gunn facts. It's so funny. But Billy Gunn looks absolutely unreal, doesn't he? What an amazing guy. And you don't realise how big he is. I stood next to him. I think it was WrestleCon or something like that. He's bigger than Lesnar. No joke, he's bigger than Lesnar. You can see why they wanted him in a world title picture.
Oh yeah, like he's tall and beefy.
Yeah.
He's tall and beefy, Billy Gunn.
And not much else. That's not fair. He's good. He's good.
He's the one Billy Gunn, what are you talking about?
Yeah, he is.
My guilty pleasure theme music was the one Billy Gunn's theme music.
I got it all. I got yes, yeah, great song.
Great tune. You're welcome. Can we talk about trademarks then? Mark?
Yes, let's talk about some trademarks, shall we?
love
That's exciting.
Trademark Wrestling News. Subscribe now for Patreon talk about binary numbers. ECW shows have been trademarked by the WWE, but two in particular that really stand out. We'll talk about why in a second.
So, the two names that have been trademarked, former ECW shows, Barely Legal, the first ECW pay-per-view, and CyberSlam.
I love the internet. We should buy CyberSlam.
Was this a mistake? Are they bringing back Cyber Sunday and somebody just popped up here? So Barely Legal, I mean, I don't think they're going to be bringing these back. I don't think they want to touch the ECW brand anymore. It's done, isn't it?
No.
We've seen so many iterations of ECW, various things, and all sorts of promotions. So I guess these are for documentaries or something?
Quite possibly, and maybe just to stop other people using them. But then, who would use them? Like, Barely Legal doesn't fit into anybody's real brand IP in 2019. And CyberSlam, I think this is the first time I've said the word cyber since 2000.
When you were cybering on Habbo Hotel.
Hey, well,
We'll see where this goes. Take it from here. Take it from here. Oh.
Filthy poor so
Bobber.
So we'll see. Yeah. So I wonder whether it's a case of just stopping other people from using them. So they're just going, yeah, we'll have them. We'll get them nailed down. Those are ours. Thank you very much, please.
I'm picturing the Habbos. Do you remember the way they used to lay on the bed?
Could you please show us?
They come down like this. Oh God, this is going to work out.
Good luck, mate. Good luck, buddy.
It was totally flat, and then people would do the little asterisk. Runs fingers through hair. Yeah, ECW shows probably not coming back, but maybe. I don't know.
Pool's closed. And finalamo, thorn in your eye, figures are down, aye.
Army team.
I'm sorry, I used up all my good song technique on Don't You Forget About Keith.
A banger, by the way.
Love you, Keith Lee. So Raw figures are down, basically. This was a bit of a shock because obviously we're coming off the back of a massive weekend for WWE. Survivor Series always has a little jump for the Raw afterwards, out of intrigue of what's going to happen next, but not today.
Nope. WWE Raw this week averaging 2.11 million viewers, which is down. I think it was about 25,000 from last week. Not a huge drop, but still a drop, which is a shame because I think this has been the best Raw in absolutely ages.
I was going to ask you what you thought of it.
I thought it was good. There was a fatal four-way to set up number one contender for the US title, and then the US title match. Those were both fantastic. I thought Charlotte Asuka was great as well. Like the whole show, it didn't drag for the first time in ages, and I can't believe I'm saying that about an episode of Raw, but it was really, really fun. Go and watch Graded. Yeah, I think this is a shame, and it's sort of, maybe it doesn't matter how good the TV program is. Maybe they just need the guest hosts back.
Oh.
Bring them back. Bob Barker, is he still alive? Yeah.
I don't know. We'll hope so. Hope you are, mate. But it's by the looks of it, it seems like it followed a similar pattern, but with less people doing it. Whereas sort of hour 1 and hour 2 were roughly the same. Hour 3 kind of went. Is hour 3? Forgive me, I can't remember. I know you've watched it. You are the guru of Raw. Was hour 3 where we had love triangle stuff? Lashley, Lana, and okay.
No,
well,
that was early
shuts
in
my theory up.
That's hour 1.
Oh wow, where it peaked. Okay.
And it was good this week. Like, Rusev did the whole the iconic picture of Austin being arrested, and he's like like that. He's maniacal. Rusev did that face, and I popped. And he pushed some staging, he kicked some staging, in fact, on Bobby Lashley. It's got good. This week, anyway. This week. That
combined with Randy Orton doing that. Do you know what? Randy Orton's done a lot of stuff in the last 10 years. That bit where he's walking up the ramp and just goes. My favourite thing he's ever done.
He doesn't give a toss anymore. He's got his new contract. He's not going AEW.
So good. So good. We are literally 2/3 away from a spunky cock dance on Monday Night Raw. Randall Keith.
There you go.
Thanks for watching. Can I have your belt back now?
Yeah, come on.
Thanks, mate. I'm sorry it really...
It's cutting into my tit.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/Cultaholic. Lastly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.